The people in the locker room call me grandpa. I said, God, that's a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
4 years old, you guys.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic 1, 2. Mic check. Well, we're here for Thanksgiving Day Football on the Fans Voice Sports Network here. The 50th anniversary, like I said, between the Cranston Thunderbolts and the Cranston West Falcons. Hi, everyone. Tim Dean and Logan Green on the call. East-West Power Hour, or Power 2 Hours, as Logan. Both our first football matches. First one since a while.
Yeah, should be a fun one here today. You got two teams hungry for a W. Usually a very emotional, high intensity game every year between these two powerhouses. These teams kind of had some down years this season, a lot of injuries, a lot of concerns on both sides. For East in particular, tons of quarterback changes, and what I've heard, we're going to have a new starting quarterback today for East. Both teams, great defensive play, high-quality athletes. Actually got a chance to speak to Mike Terry, pre-game safety for East, said, listen, we just got to put everything we can onto the field. We got to work everything we worked for this year, put it into one game so we can put on a show. And you know what? Hey, I respect it. And then we were able to talk to Coach Robert Malo, defensive coordinator for West. His unit has been fantastic this year. He said, listen, we got to just calm down. Very intense game coming off the bus. You're excited. You're hyped up. But right now, you just got to lock in, calm down, and treat it like any other football game.
Yeah, definitely, Logan. This being the 50th anniversary, obvious loss of high tensions, like you said about the East quarterback situation. We might see a little bit of Kavian Peralta start today's game. Jaden Shagnon, the original starting quarterback, going to be eased into action a little bit, but we'll see how that mellows out. But we are about to begin the anthem. We're about to begin the coin toss, and we'll leave it at that. So we'll be right back, folks. We'll be back with you for the national anthem and coin toss, and we hope you enjoy today's 50th edition on the Fans Only Sports Network, the third broadcasted on this network.
Cranston West has won the toss and is elected to receive.
We're getting a win in or
Neither now.
that's like the Kansas City Seahawks. Dallas Texans overtime game. Good for him, nah.
Yeah, he's the umpire.
We should do that right before the beginning of the second half, too.
At this time, please direct your attention.
Well, that was the national anthem and coin toss, folks. We hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you could just pan the camera to us and Mr. Carmen Andy Wu. I'm Tim Yeen. This is Logan Reed, and I'll be the play-by-play. Logan will be the analyst for today, as we are here for, again, an exciting 50th anniversary of Thanksgiving football here.
Absolutely. Yep, and you're going to see a lot of defensive play here. Cranston West loves to come out in those single high safety looks, as well as East. East's defense is actually quite interesting. So they get their 2 safeties, but they play 1 high, and then they move safety Mike Terry down as a kind of like a 4th linebacker's position. Sometimes he's used as a spy. Sometimes they put him in the box. Really interesting. Going to be a good defensive battle on both sides. Both offenses have been struggling a little bit this season. West in particular, very one-dimensional. A lot of hard downfield runs, but sometimes when defenses make them try to force them to pass, it doesn't work well for them. So I'm hoping they install some new passing plays, maybe some new run plays, diversify the play calls. You know, look at what you see pre-snap, make your checks at the line of scrimmage, see what they can do there. East on the other side, they're going to have a new starting quarterback today. Very interested to see how they work around him. You see East's offense come around in a lot of 11 personnel looks. They do throw the ball a lot, so should be a good game.
Yeah, definitely. We're about to begin kickoff here at Cranston Stadium, so we will bring you to the action as Cranston East will kick it off. To kick it off is Jack Major, to return deep, but it's going to be a little bit of a squib to begin.
Anthony Salas, I believe, who caught that hard hit by the East kickoff team. Might have been Adrian Foreman with the hit there.
So they'll start from the 35-yard line in Cranston East territory, and again, going to be in their own territory. My mistake, just a little bit of bumps here. So Kellen Cornell to start. He has been the starter all season. Maybe we see a little bit more with him today, Logan.
Yeah, here's that run heavy look at the looks like 2 tight end set, and nothing going there. It's gonna be dropped for like a 5-yard loss.
Gonna get popped up behind the line of scrimmage there. So Major the ball carrier.
Major's been great in the passing game and in the run game this year.
Loss of 5 on the play, 2nd down, 15.
Cameron Major with the tackle there. It's actually a West student. A lot of kids that go to West but play for East. So this is a very interesting rivalry.
Yeah, certainly one of those confusion in the mix matches is going to be.
Oh, he's got him.
Play action fake, has him wide open, deep down the
He
field.
got him!
And going to get taken down at the 30.
Adrian Samoa, great play by him on the wheel route. They did a fake toss off the orbit motion with Jack Major, and they had Samoa run kind of like a little out and up the sideline. Great ball by Cornell, placing it right there. Now you get some high tempo here from the Cranston West offense.
Beautiful play there by Cornell and the Falcons offense, as it's going to be a
Keeper.
sweep maneuver. It actually be an option. Cornell going to get the first. And he's going to get there before the chain people get there. And Mike Terry, a very well-known friend of yours.
Oh, yeah. Mike is he's a great kid, very cerebral. He's super athletic, high motor guy on and off the field.
It's going to be the handoff over as he's going to get it taken out out of bounds. Carries Anthony Salas. Going to be a gain of just 1. 2nd down and 9. The Falcons already started with 2 big plays. That huge catch by Samoya and the option by Cornell to get another 1st down and gets them in the red zone. Again, 2nd down and 9, have to reach.
East given like a cover 0 look here. No high safety.
They're going
And
to
there's
hand it
Salas
off, and it's going to be
walks
wide
in.
open for the touchdown. Anthony Salas wearing the one of Marcus Chung eases his way into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
Very quick 2-minute scoring drive there by the Falcons. Coming out, looks like they kind of scripted their first offensive drive there, and it works out perfectly. Great job there by West.
And now Jack Major is going to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. 10:31 to go. Falcons already opening up early here in the playbook, up 7-0. And with East, the confusion around who's playing at quarterback, one thing's for certain, that running game definitely is going to be a focus here early.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Coach Malo, defensive coordinator for the Falcons, gets after it up front. He loads the box up. He knows he sends blitzes everywhere. He really diversifies his play calls. It can be a real headache for the quarterback and for the offensive line. So this can be real interesting to see.
Definitely going to be and it'll be Jack Major kicking off.
Yep. Yeah, West has been doing this interesting thing where they kick off from the left hash with Major.
Here's Major
Far
kicking off
kick.
after Cam Major kicks off the first one. And it'll be a touchback. Michael Terry was deep there to return, but decided to let the ball go out.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Cranston East from their own 20-yard line.
Now they're just going to start from the base of the 20-yard line, where we'll see who is at the quarterback slot.
Looks like it's going to be Kavion Perrault.
And it will be Kavion Perrault, as confirmed by the PA announcer.
Who is a freshman, actually. And kind of like Kellen Cornell making his freshman debut on Thanksgiving 2 years ago.
Yeah. Good memories for you, Logan. It's going to be a high snap with a handoff. And the running back's going to try to bully his way, as Ace Foreman is going to get a couple. Exactly 2. As Elias Caro Santiago. Ricardo Santiago. It's actually going to be a gain of 4. So Foreman using the power to get some yardage. First down mark at the 30-yard line.
West is playing no high safety now. It looks like they're really selling out this run. And they do, and they stop him in the backfield.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is going to be Foreman, the ball carrier again. Then it's going to be Ricardo Santiago again.
It's going to be 3rd and long now. Looks like West is going to come out in that 3-high shell. Looks like a sky look.
3rd and 6 after no gain on the previous play. Aiden Vore on the outside, left side.
Terry one-on-one at the top of your screen there. Looks like they're going to shoot this A-gap. Blitz is coming, and they hand it off on 3rd and long. And there's just nothing there.
Well, that is Sakari Monroe, the second guy in the running back room. Got Ace Foreman, Sakari Monroe, and a little bit of DeAndre Brown, who plays at the D-line and special teams and all sorts of things. As it'll be 4th and 7. So obviously early on, just trying to get a little bit of a feel for how the Cranston defensive line looks and sounds. Gets it away. Gonna go at the 50. Picked up by Foreman. And the Falcons start in more favorable position than their first drive.
Yeah, it's great starting field position for them. Let's see. They're going to work with pretty much half the field. See if they can make something out of this. Perfect opportunity to go up by 2 scores here early in the game.
So it was a rushing touchdown by Anthony Salas to get the first score in for Cranston West. They got 1st and 10 at their own 49.
fake the handoff.
Play action, gonna fire
Oh.
away deep again, finding separation, and just too far. Intended for Jack Major.
Major ran right through the bracket. They had number 6, Foreman, as the trail man, and then they had a safety coming over the top to nail down. It was there, too. Just a little out in front.
Second down and 10 after the incomplete. Still a nice, well-developed play there.
He's
That is
playing
the-
very close to the line of scrimmage here.
The handoff goes for about 3.
It's going to be about 3rd and 8 here, 3rd and 7.
Tripped up by number 6, Adrian Foreman. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 for Cranston West. From the
So,
Cranston East 48
3rd and 7, and at least it looks like a little bit so far that Cranston East improving a little bit on the defensive front.
East's defense is playing super shallow. You see safety Mike Terry coming up and loading that box. And there's Cornell on the keeper, and he's got room.
Another option. Cornell was green to run fully through a man before finally being taken down by Brown and Giovanni Gonzalez.
Taken down by number 11, Giovanni Gonzalez. First and 10 for the Falcons from the Cranston East 23-yard line.
That was a big run there by Cornell once again, and it's going to be another huge run there as powering is Salas.
Good carry by Salas. East defenders, one of them was Mike Terry, trying to tackle him really high. They're at shoulder level. Got to get a little lower, man. Lowest man wins.
And already, first and goal from the 9.
I formation here from the Falcons.
Cornell under center. He's going to go for the handoff.
It's Ray Mahoney.
And it's just going to be an absolute fist fight at the line of scrimmage. Monroe and Genzi Rodriguez on the East stop.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and goal for Cranston West from the Cranston East 8-yard line.
.608 to go. Man in motion is Major. It'll be a option
keeper.
play
Ooh.
for Cornell as he's going to get popped. Ace Foreman showing the swagger to that Cranston West sideline.
Tell you what, Foreman, shorter guy, but man, he lays the boom. He plays with heart. He's very fast. Heck of a play there by him.
Breaks a huddle. Yeah, it's been on these 3rd downs where Cranston East has had a lots of struggles with just trying to prevent them.
It's a
And
toss
it'll be
play.
a big pitch to Major, who's going to use the sideline and try to extend his way to
Just
the end zone,
short.
but it didn't look like he was there. Very close though. Very good possibility that this might be a 4th down play.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is 100% 4-down territory for them. They're at the 2 or 3 yard line. This is going to be an interesting play call, though. This is money down right now, 4th down from the 3. This could be a possible 14-point swing if they score or if they don't score. So very interesting to see what the call will be here. There's the keeper, touchdown.
Touchdown Cornell. So, just like that, Falcons up by 2 scores. And now Major to attempt the extra. Kick is good.
With 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Cranston West
14-0. As the Thunderbolts in a rut. And that Falcon band, Logan, really playing their hearts out today on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they are a great, collection of people. They put on a really good show at halftime. Excited to see East Band too. They usually have quite the good show as well. A little smaller than that Falcon band, but still put on a heck of a show in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long halftime show. It's pretty much like they're starting a new game after halftime. I mean,
Yeah.
with how long it is, you got both bands. You got both bands performing, both cheerleaders. So it's gonna be pretty much like a Super Bowl halftime performance.
Yeah. Except all localized and all the more special. There's going to be a high 1 to 8 and
Good
Vore
pop.
is going to get immediately tackled. And that'll start the Cranston East drive. at
Ethan
the
Parent.
35. Ethan Parrott on the tackle, and they're going to start from the 36. After seeing that first Bolts offensive drive, Logan, what have been really some, highlights by that West defensive front?
They're getting after him up front. They obviously they know that East is kind of on their toes here with. Look at this. They're blitzing those A gaps right between the guard and the center. He's got.
Oh, Foreman finds some breathing room, and he's going to get to the 44.
But anyways, they know that East is playing with a backup quarterback, and so they're kind of selling out the run. They're going to force him to pass the ball and get out of his comfort zone. So, very interesting.
Yeah, 2nd down and 2. As the Bolts crowd finally starting to pull up. As I like to say, we're late bloomers. In I formation, it's going to be another handoff, and
Stop.
West is going to stop them behind the line of scrimmage. Just going to add some bullying to that one as well. Jared Parent.
This game is, it's looked at every year as, big rivalry between East and West and whatnot. But, at the end of the day, this is a football game. These teams are, playing for their pride. For the seniors, it's their last game of possibly their football careers. They're playing with a lot of heart. Everyone's out here. The city of Cranston is watching. All their families are probably here just before Thanksgiving lunch.
And look at this, Adrian Foreman playing as the quarterback. And
Oh!
it's gonna be a high snap. 2 Cranston West rushers behind him, and he's gonna launch himself onto that football. And that is gonna be all the way at the 22-yard line. So 4th and 24, as the potential trick wildcat play goes absolutely nowhere. In fact, backwards, and it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah. East's offense is really struggling here, and they got to get the ball to their playmakers a little more. Obviously, they're utilizing Adrian Foreman, but they got to get the ball to Mike Terry, and then also I believe Angel Figueroa has also been pretty good for them. He's a sophomore. The lack of passing game really takes that away, getting the ball to their playmakers. So they really got to try here.
So for the faculty and staff for Cranston West, head coach Tom Milowski, Rob Milo, Rich H. We just got a lot of coaches staff, can't list them all at once. Isaiah McDaniel, the Thunderbolt head coach, 3rd year running.
Yeah, Coach McDaniel. Love the name.
You're a big Dolphins fan.
Coach McDaniel, I love it. That's great. Talked to him pregame. Seemed like a great guy. A very similar personality to Coach Mike McDaniel, I think, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Short
Punching it
punt.
around.
Parent's going to have a chance to return it here. good
Special
punt
team.
coverage there.
Rodriguez starts it up. Foreman finishes it up. Finishes it down.
Foreman has just been all over the field today for the Thunderbolts. He's not let up in the tackling game. He's probably most likely leading the team in tackles, definitely leading the team in carries right now. Been all over the field.
You know, I feel like in order for Cranston East to, you know, try and see a little bit of something going on, you know, maybe they trust in the quarterback, Kavion Peralt. That's just me, though. 1st and 10 at their own at the
naked boot
territory. Cornell under duress.
You gotta
Escapes
throw
the
that
tackle.
away.
And he is going to get positive yardage.
Oh, and some action at the end of the play there. What a play by Cornell. Oh, my goodness. They had the naked bootleg with a free rusher coming off the edge, and he's able to escape that and move around him. Wow. A good play by him.
Yeah, Cornell. It looked like it was a lost play there, but rips away from the tackle and he does pushes on forward. What a play.
Yeah, and you know, my first instinct on that, you know, throw the ball away, but good agility by him to get out of that. It's a fullback handoff to Boscia.
Number 34, David Kosher, the ball carrier.
David Kosher, the ball carrier.
Number 66, Genzi Rodriguez.
So Genzi Rodriguez makes a stop with a loss of 2.
2 on the play, 2nd down, 12.
As we are approaching near the 2-minute mark from the first quarter, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the Fans Only Sports Network for the 50th anniversary Thanksgiving game. It's an empty backfield, just Cornell. In motion is running back. It is going to be a keeper once again. And he is going to get back to the 10 marker.
This is where West kind of starts trying to call kind of the same plays over again, and defenses start to catch up. This is 3rd and 9 here, passing down. And if they get a few positive yards, but just short of the first down, I would consider this 4-down territory. I mean, you score here, put 7 up on the board.
Yeah, I've always said, you know, in the Interscholastic League, our kickers is just, you know, it's just a matter of how good are they.
Yeah.
And, you know, a league like this, haven't been too much. As Cornell is on the keeper again.
Ooh. Just short.
Flag on the play, the first one. On deck.
Yep. So it's going to be either repeat 3rd down or they'll decline it. It'll be 4th and short, and it's most likely going to be 4-down territory.
Yeah. And considering that the last time they went for on 4th down resulted in a touchdown, Bolts playing it a little bit safer. And
yeah,
it's actually declined.
Short. See, I don't know if I agree with declining that call, because now you're giving them 4th and 6. Instead, if you give them like 3rd and about 3rd and 18, if you accept it, that's really tough to come back, because even if you get a few yards on that, it might not possibly be 4-down territory.
Under a minute to go. It's 4th down. Cornell, play action fake.
Oh, he's got him over the middle of the field.
He steps up.
Oh, his passing lane's blocked.
Surveying in chase. Players surrounding him, and he's going to throw it away. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Adrian Foreman and Darian Marina is putting the pressure on him. Cornell looked like he had an open man, but just couldn't get it out in time. Instead, just slaps it away to the out-of-bounds area. And a flag on the play, too.
Intentional grounding. Yeah, so what happened there was pretty much they got a guy up the seam wide open. He just couldn't get it up because there's 2 guys in his passing lane. So from our perspective, it looks wide open. It looks like a throwable ball. Quarterback's perspective, your passing lane is blocked. There's 2 guys in your face. So it's really hard to push that ball down the field in that situation, especially when you're on the run moving to your right. and then they're going to call intentional grounding there because he kind of just threw it where there was no receiver.
Yeah.
He was out of the pocket, but I just don't think the ball got back to the passing lane. The only thing I would do different if I was maybe Cornell was hang in the pocket a little more, try to get the ball out, or you have to in 4th and 6 you kind of just have to throw that ball up. It's 4th down, you can't throw that ball away.
Yeah, in a situation like that, throwing like that. Oh, good. 1st and 10 at the 40 inside Cranston East 40. As it can be Monroe on the carry, the big man. Yes, to the 44.
7 run plays to 0 pass plays so far for Cranston East.
Yeah, we might see Jaden Shagnon wearing the 12, trying to ease himself into the game, as Coach Isaiah McDaniel said.
And they might have to bring him in if they get down by another score, because this constant run game is not going to help you if you're down 3 scores. You've got to get back into a rhythm of passing the football. And 14-0 at the end of the first quarter here.
Yep. We'll send you a commercial break. Enjoy the Thanksgiving football game. Happy Thanksgiving to all. We'll be right back. So we're back for Thanksgiving football. Tim Mean and Logan Reed on the color. Tim Mean on play-by-play, Logan Reed on color, and Logan West popped out early this first quarter.
Yeah. They got to keep their foot on the gas. That last offensive drive stalled here. East might have to put Jaden Shagnon in, try to get the passing game going here because the running game just isn't working. They'll try to go in a full house set here with 2 tight ends, 2 fullbacks, 22 personnel, and that's going to be a false start on number 75. That's going to be
Valentino Gonzalez.
Valentino Gonzalez.
I know the Red Storm wasn't treating them well.
Yeah, there's some controversy after Cranston East player Valentino Gonzalez, who just had a false start there, went on the west field and spit on the logo and posted on social media and kind of added gasoline to the fire of this rivalry here.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's working out so well on his side of things.
Yeah, we're down 14-0, so Monroe, the ball carrier, are going to get a few. I didn't even see the full video. He spit on that field.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if it was last night or the night before, but it was dark out. He went on the field. He jumped the fence because the west field's usually locked. So he must have either jumped the fence or found a way to get on. Yeah, I don't know. He found some way to get on the field. He spit on the logo, stomped on the logo. You can't have that. In a rivalry that's already pretty intense, you can't do that. And then Red Storm responded as they normally do, which was a little egregious, but at the end of the day, this is a football game. This is nothing more than that.
Yep, Thanksgiving, we're giving thanks. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this East-West type broadcast.
Yeah.
Unity.
Yeah, it's all about unity. We are all one Cranston at the end of the day, West or East. We're all from Cranston.
Our principals preach it to us every time.
Yeah. East kids know West kids. There's some friendships between that. There's not that much bad blood as a rivalry. It is a rivalry, but there's not tons of bad blood. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's just a football game.
Yep. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's 4th and 4 at the 47. Need to reach midfield. As Monroe is going to push.
Short.
Yeah, he's going to be short. It's definitely going to be a turnover on downs. You see it, I see it. Our cameraman Andy Wu sees it. It is going to be turned over and down.
Great stop there by that West defense, powered by Coach Robert Malo, who's been amazing. Coach Tom Maluski, I feel like doesn't get enough credit. He's the head coach of this team. He's been the head coach for a few years now. Runs a tight squad. He's been great this year. He's a players coach. Everyone loves him. He's also a gym teacher at Western Hills. I've had the pleasure of having him as a teacher. He's been phenomenal. Just a great guy.
Yeah, and he's going to run into nowhere with Major, the ball carrier.
Stopped by number 6, Adrian Foreman. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down, 9.
Second down and 9. They are at the 48 inside East territory. In motion is Major. And it is going to be a direct time.
It's a third and long here.
Now third down. So we only gain of 1, and it'll be third and 8.
This will be another possible 4-down territory scenario if they get close enough to the first down. They're going to go with the diamond stack, looks like. They're going to motion out Major to the right, though.
Motion again.
Oh, my goodness. Samoa is wide open down the field.
Cornell, and is going to go.
To his brother, Charlie.
And he's going to get the first down.
Samoa was streaking. I'm not sure if he was a decoy or not, but, man, there was not anyone within 10 yards of Adrian Samoa down the field. Wow.
Would have been very, very bad news for Cranston East. But luckily, Cornell just goes for the check down, and it doesn't turn into anything worse.
Let's see if West will take advantage of that. They should, because it seems like East has given them the middle of the field a lot. Especially how they're playing their safeties so shallow. Might want to move Mike Terry up into a single high position instead of as a fourth linebacker. And there's Cornell on the keeper.
Cornell breaking tackles once again, and is going to push again for another first down. Make sure you stick with us for the halftime show. 30 minutes of action-packed action. Both East and West playing their bands and cheerleaders.
Out to the flat now. Major, he's got the edge. Oh, they're going to call a hold on that, though.
Flag on the play as Major scurried past some players.
Holding against Cranston West.
There will be holding on West. 8:17 to go, and it'll be a loss of 10. So, first and 20.
A 10-yard penalty to push the ball on the Cranston East 35-yard line. First down, 20.
There's going to be another motion
heads
play.
up.
Cornell
Look
play
out.
action! And it's going to get wrapped up by Major, Cam Major.
Yeah, it looked like East had a free rusher off that blitz there. That was Cam Major. There's the linebacker blitz.
Going to be another huge loss after the holding penalty on that first play. And it's going to be a loss of 9 for second and 29. Major in motion again. Aiden Vore following along with him. It is going to be another QB keeper by Cornell.
They might need to get away from that So now it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, so that's what I've been seeing a lot from Cornell and this Falcon offense from when I was broadcasting with you for that first Cranston West game. Yeah, now
You
a lot of
see it.
options.
You see it over and over again, and defenses really start to catch up on it. 3rd and 25. They gotta get a chunk play here. They have to get a chunk play.
Under 7 minutes to go. Just really want, like you said, really big play if they want to try and get a manageable 4th down. Two wide on the right.
Defense is playing far up to the back.
Cornell fakes the screen.
Throw it.
Rolling out right in chase and caught down low. Not going to get there, obviously.
Let's see what West opts to do here. Will they punt or are they going for it? It's 4th and like 9. There, and they're going to punt.
So Marina is putting the pressure on Cornell. Forcing him to just off for the check down. As Puncher will settle himself at his own 48.
Terry's going to have a chance at a return. And good catch by Mike Terry. The fair catch. I believe that was West's first punt of the game. East just looks extremely disorganized. Late substitutions, not in right formation.
It's just been a hectic type of season from the Thunderbolts. Won their first game against Shea. Their first regular season league match. Just trying to add a second one here this year.
Shagnon's in at quarterback, new quarterback.
Shagnon gonna go for the
Go
check
the
down to
outside.
8 and 4. Who's gonna get 5?
Good ball by Shagnon there, throwing it to the outside shoulder. West was playing inside leverage, so it's good ball placement. This is where you'll start to see East playmakers, Mike Terry, Figura come into play here.
Yeah, slow 2 first drives for Cranston East kind of forces Coach Isaiah to play his card and play Chagnon, who is wearing the 12 today. It is going to be a handoff to Monroe.
This is going to be short. This will be 3rd and short, or they're actually, looks like they're giving it to him.
Wow.
Ooh. Looks short to me, but
yeah, it looks like it to me too, but referees call it different. They are on the field, we are not. Oh, and by the way, Logan, we have some press box turducken, so we can do the John Madden type thing and explain what it is.
Love it.
It'll be the handoff to Sakari Monroe, who is going to try to find something from their offensive line.
Oh.
Falcons.
Let's see, they're going to call it sportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, I had a glance at it. It looked like a little bit of a scruffle.
Ooh.
They're going to call it Cranston West.
Yep, they're going to need a personal foul on that.
Yeah. Obviously, the coaching staff not too happy about that. .424.
It will be 1st and 10 for Cranston East from their own 40-yard line.
The number 70, Cam DeCenso, senior.
Now ball will be placed at the 40. Again, 4:01 to go, running clock.
Blitzing off the edge, and
Yeah,
another
flag.
penalty.
Let's see who's on.
Looks like they're going to call false start on. Ooh, they're going to call false start on the offsides on the Falcons there.
Head coach Tom Milowski
out on the field. Yeah, he's not happy. I wouldn't be either. I didn't really see it. Oh, okay, there we go. False sides on East. His number 16, Mike Terry, he moved before the ball was snapped.
Terry a little bit uneasy.
First and 15 for the Falcons. I was gonna say I didn't see anything on the Falcons here. The officiating crew needs to kind of clean things up here.
So after unsportsmanlike conduct, East gets a flag on their own.
Here's a blitz off the edge.
Hand off, and
it's number 18, Armin Reed.
Yeah, Armin Reed, we talked about him pregame. I talked about him pregame. Made a ridiculous catch at some points in that consolation match versus Pilgrim. They lost that 13-6, but Reed, really one of the star players.
Yeah, it's a great last name he's got too.
Yeah. Let's not talk about number 20 on the East roster too.
Oh yeah, you get pretty much my full name there. Armin Reed and Logan Anos.
Triple.
Jagden.
Ooh, one-on-one on the outside.
And
Almost intercepted.
Nearly taken away. So 3rd and 10.
I like the thought there. It's a 50-50 ball. Pretty much take your shot right now. It's a good read by Shagden to see that there's one-on-one on the outside pre-snap and post-snap.
Yeah, down at this point in the game, Cranston East is really trying to get Shagden back and forth. Was trying to potentially make a hopeful comeback from my perspective.
Yeah, you got to take your shots down the field.
Jagden in shotgun again.
Hand off. Oh, fumble!
Oh.
Covered by West, it looks like. Oh, they call a flag.
Flag on the field.
It's West football, but let's see what the call is. Oop, they're calling over the officiating crew. Let's see if they... Personal foul on the Falcons. That is
Wow.
Deflating there.
Wow.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to be an automatic first, and they get to keep the ball.
So East getting some love from the referees.
Yeah, they're getting some help here. Two personal fouls in one drive.
Under 3 minutes to go, 2:42 to go.
It's to be first down on the 45. It's way different than first down on the 45 for Cranston West.
Jagden in shotgun again. Yeah, it's going to be 50-50.
Oh, just some miscommunication there.
Yeah, hard miscommunication there. Pass intended for Terry was incomplete, and
some miscommunication
conversation between Terry and Salas there.
Yeah, that was some miscommunication by Terry and Shagden. I think Shagden thought he was going to run a go route. Terry ran a comeback, or kind of like a short curl route.
And now in comes Shagden to relay the play to his team. 2nd down and 10. And timeout taken by Cranston East. We'll take a timeout as well. 14-0 your score. 2:24 to go. No.
Second down and long here.
Yep. Second and 10. Jagnan. And screen calls incomplete. Yeah, so from that last play on first and 10, you know, kind of a, if you want to put it into Tropicana Danny terms, looked like Jagnan wanted Terry to run the Juby slide. Terry ran to get 30 instead.
Yeah, that's right. He sure did. Yeah, no comment on that. I'm speechless at that analogy.
I find a way to make everything work.
I like that. It's funny.
As some of the people on the broadcast may know, Tropicana Danny visited our school, Cranston East. What'd say was
Handoff is an interesting call. 3rd and 5. I would say it's 4-down territory. Timeout called by the Falcons.
Jared Parent.
Good tackle there by Jared Parent.
Cranston West now taking a timeout, and make sure you stick with us at halftime. There's 2:10 to go on the clock. Stick with us at halftime for the halftime performances by the Falconettes, the Cranston East, the Lady Cheerleaders, our band, Cranston East band, and the Cranston West band. So not sure what the Falcon band will be playing for halftime this year. I feel like you've been to enough games to give a sneak peek.
Yeah, it's a long performance. Falconettes and Westernettes really included in that. A lot of kicks, a lot of flag twirling, and a lot of the Beatles. So that's probably what you'll hear from that.
Never really a listener of the Beatles, but it should be fun to watch. Thunderbolt should be playing Bruno Mars. It'll be the
Ooh, he's got the
keeper,
outside.
as he is going to get the first down. Armin Reed gets the first down on the 4th down play. Ian McGovern to make the stop.
First and 10 for the Thunderbolts from the Cranston West 28-yard line.
You know, as we try to spot both our principals, you know, I think that both their Instagrams would just love this broadcast. First and 10, Jaden Jagnan back as he fumbles the snap. He's going to chuck it away. One-on-one.
Pass interference. Oh.
And he's going to get a great call right there.
Terry was wide open on that, slightly underthrown. West corner never looked back. They're going to call pass interference on that every time.
The
There's
worked
2
out
penalties on the play. Holding on the East Thunderbolts, pass interference on the West Falcons. Those penalties are going to offset. They're going to replay the down.
So it was almost a good call for Cranston East, but for the Falcons, you got to be relieved at that one.
Yeah. That was definitely pass interference. You know, that would have been an interesting play there. That would have been such a tide turner if Terry caught that for a touchdown. I mean, he had a couple steps on him. The ball just wasn't thrown really in stride. He had to come back for it.
Now at the 29-yard line inside Falcon territory, 1st down and 10.
Almost fumbled the snap once again. He's going to throw a slant.
And
Good
find
catch!
the man open! And touchdown! Wow. Thunderbolts score their first. It is Armin Reed, the big man I told you about earlier.
Oh, there's a flag, though. Flag.
Oh.
Looks like it might be coming back.
That's the wrong button, too.
Touchdown. Holding. Offense. Holding. Oh, so the penalty's offset. They're going to replay it. Holding on the offense and holding on the...
Well, another offset play. It would have been a touchdown.
Yep. Touchdown will be taken off the board here. Plagued by penalties. A lot of...
Again, you're really thankful for your Cranston West.
Or
Oh,
will they count the pen? Huh.
they don't call the touchdown, but I guess it's enough for Cranston. Oh, I guess they do
Oh,
call
they
the
do.
touchdown.
They did count the touchdown. It's gonna be a 2-point conversion. All right. Heavy set here. We got wide receivers playing tight end. Mike Terry, 22 personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 fullbacks,
Foreman.
and he's in.
Bull, he's in for the 2. Maybe more competitive than we thought.
Yeah, I mean, like it. They made the quarterback change to Chagnon, and he leads them about, 80 yards, maybe 70 yards down the field for a touchdown, capping it off with a touchdown drive. It's a good play.
Well, Armin Reed finds separation just in the nick of time and just frees himself into the end zone. A great play by the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, this game is coming into its own. East does receive the second half kickoff. So, they can make a stop here on defense. Maybe you can get the ball second half, or maybe even get the ball. Let's see, how much time is left? About
A minute 25.
minute 25. Make a stop here quick, get the ball, maybe score quick, and maybe score after the half. The old Belichick rule, score before the half and put one in the end zone after the half. Let's see what they do here. This is an interesting spot. Definitely a momentum twist. And that was a drive just absolutely plagued by penalties. West had a chance to stop East early on in that drive, and then face mask call just plagued the drive.
Again, stick with
Switch
us
up
at
the
halftime.
personnel. Maybe they're going for an onside kick. That'd be an interesting call here.
I say just go try and get it deep. Maybe get the touchback. But DeAndre... No, not DeAndre. It's going to be Major again. And they will kick it.
To Cornell.
Using the left side. Has a chance for the return.
Gets to about the 45-yard line.
Stick with us at halftime for the festivities. Both bands, both cheerleaders playing.
It will be 1st and 10 for Cranston West from their own 45-yard line.
First and 10 for the Falcons at the 45. So in manageable position.
I think they got to score here on this drive, and they got to go across the field. And he's got Salas for room. Salas got tons of room down the field. He's got blockers too. Stay in bounds. There it is.
Easy
Touchdown Falcons. First play of the drive. Wow. And the Falcons offense responds with a touchdown pass of their own.
So everyone's fooled on that Cranston East defense. Only 2 guys in the vicinity, but easily moving around is Salas.
And they're going to go for 2 here, since East went for 2.
I mean, you can't... I mean, if you're Cranston East, you can't let a play get to you like that. That is just an absolute embarrassment. And they're going to try to go for 2.
Salas in motion again. They're going to try to keep it with Cornell, and he's in for the touchdown.
Cornell banks his way in.
Now East has a chance. Minute and 2 seconds coming left. It has come to my attention, sitting next to the Cranston West coaches, that Cranston West will be attempting an onside kick. At least what I'm hearing.
Oh, dear. Well, Logan, for you, it's been a fantastic first half.
You know what? Listen, as much as I love the school, it's not like it's my Miami Dolphins playing, so I look at this as any other football game.
Yeah, so if they do try for the onside, It will put the Falcons in another position to score, and in another position to just really extend that lead.
Jack Major to kick off for Cranston West. Back deep for Cranston East. Number 16, Michael Terry, and number 18, Armin Reed.
There's high onside kick. Oh, they got a chance too.
Foreman going to reach the 39.
Number 6, Adrian Foreman on the return.
They got a minute left. Try to get some points. I'm not sure if East has a kicker that can kick a field goal.
Cam Major is supposed to be the kicker, but I guess that he hasn't really shown too much on that sector to have the Thunderbolts confident to try one. So Ace Foreman is subbed out. In is Chagnon.
Oh, I love it. 11 personnel, 2x2 set, spread offense look.
Must score opportunity for the Thunderbolts. Yeah, there's going to be Reed who
he still
picks
caught
it up.
it.
But he's going to slip up for only 2. As timeout taken by the Thunderbolts, 22-8. We'll be back after this commercial break. Second down and 6. After the timeout. Jagden.
Oh.
Gonna launch one,
Oh.
one once again.
Oh
and
my
it's
goodness!
Caught!
Oh
Once
my
again,
goodness!
speeding away for the touchdown!
We have ourselves a ball game, folks. Oh my
Is that
goodness.
Armin Reed?
That was number 18, Armin Reed, with his second touchdown of the day.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Chagnon just threw up a 50-50 ball, and Reed went up and got it over Salas.
I am telling you, Armin Reed is that guy.
Wow.
Right up there for the grab, and just made an absolute beauty of a play there. What an effort, what a catch. Oh, we are certainly back again.
Yeah, that's insane. That was just going up and, who wants it more kind of play. And we got a football game on our hands because East gets this ball after halftime with the opportunity to score. And it looks like they stopped him on the 2-point conversion.
Conversion is stopped. 35.1 to go.
With 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter, Cranston West 22, Cranston East 14.
So our clock reads double, quadruple zeros, but 35.1 on the clock.
Halftime of entertainment in the state of Rhode Island.
Wow, that's oof. Let's see if West can maybe put some points on the board here. They got about 40 seconds.
Yeah, just had
35 exact to go here in the first half.
both these crowds have just had 2 extremely different reactions in the span of a minute.
Yeah, we've had several point changes from the East touchdown first, then the first touchdown scored by West Salas on the screen, and then just Reed just going up and getting that ball.
So we'll add 30 seconds to the clock.
Little
Squib it.
squib kick.
Go, turn it up, go!
Ooh, he's got
Find
room.
another
Oh my
return.
goodness!
Major with
Shaka
room
wanted to get the-
and taken down finally.
Wow, this is a offensive scoring masterpiece.
Oh,
If there was
thank
one
God.
more block on that play, I think he's gone.
Thunderbolt Special Teams finally delivers in time. And now the question is, can they stop them?
And 10 for Cranston West from the Cranston East 24-yard line.
First and 10 at 25, man in motion.
This is field goal range, by the way, for the Falcons. Major can hit this.
Cornell on the keeper and immediate timeout taken. Falcons. With 20.4 to go. Tim Reed on the play-by-play, Logan Reed on the analyst duty, and we have, it looked pretty boring to start,
Yeah.
but so
Now-
far,
I think the quarterback change sparked a comeback from East here, and I mean,
and
what,
it's
22 to 14 now.
Yeah,
When
and
you
along with
start
that-
at 14-0, this is a good game.
along with that, so it was 2 touchdowns that really are hoping to motivate the Thunderbolt squad there. In the season where it has been too many ups and in fact a lot of downs, in the Thanksgiving game, having those 2 touchdowns is going to really, really help out the Thunderbolts, especially when they enter the second half with the football.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Cornell.
Oh, he's got Charlie.
Has
over the
one,
head of Terry.
launches, 1 on 2.
Intercepted!
Intercepted!
Mike Terry!
Ah! 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, easy reads by Michael Terry.
Oh, Mike Terry read him the whole way. What happened was they had Charlie on a post. That corner was trailing him, but Mike was in single high. Looked like possibly cover 1. And Mike read his eyes. He just didn't hold that safety long enough. And, oh, wow, what a play by Mike Terry.
Yeah, Cornell with the first interception of the game. It's by Mike Terry, of all people.
First and 10 for Cranston East from their own 20-yard line.
Mike Terry, another Dolphins fan. Love to see that. Love to see that. He is not great at fantasy football, though, I will say. But regular football, he's pretty good.
Hey, you don't gotta be good at fantasy football, be good at real football.
And they're just going to take a knee here.
Giants are gonna take the knee, and we're gonna head to half. Thanksgiving Day game on the Fans of Louis Sports Network. Make sure you stick with us for the halftime. We see performances from everyone. We'll be back.
The best halftime of entertainment in the state of Rhode Island will begin momentarily. To begin your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Cranston High School East Thunderbolt cheerleaders. production unorthodox jukebox, the music of Bruno Mars. The band will feature Mars's top funk pop hits, Treasure, Runaway, Baby, 24 Karat Magic, and Locked Out of Heaven. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Thunderbolt Band and Emerald's Flag Corps. The Thunderbolt Band is led by Senior Drum Major Eskin Fowler and Junior Drum Major Jonathan Karoa. Now, some 24 Karat Magic, on with the show. This has been the Thunderbolt Band and Emerald's Flag Corps performing Unorthodox Jukebox, the music of Bruno Mars. Thank you for your support. The Thunderbolt Band and Emerald's Flag Corps hope you enjoyed their performance and wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Hello, Falcons and Bolts, and happy Thanksgiving. And now presenting the pride of Cranston High School West, it's That Falcon Band, featuring band president Richard Susi and vice president Ben Spirito, with the Falconette Dance Team and the Westernette Flag Corps. And leading That Falcon Band downfield, let's hear it for junior drum major Sophia Lee. at the halftime stage with the amazing Thunderbolt Band and East Cheerleaders. Now let's give it up for Captains Lila Tahoney and Julia Kopsik with the Westernette Flag Corps and Captains Alessandra Maldonado and Aria Shapa with the Falconette Dance Team as they close our show to Pretty Fly. And then back to the Beatles with I Saw Her Standing There.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, well, folks, we're back from the halftime break. About to enter the third quarter of action. And we have, welcome back, everyone. Tim Mean on play-by-play, Logan Rena as analyst, Andy on camera, and Logan, you have something to tell us about the press box turducken.
Yeah, that was my first time trying a turducken, and wow, that's life-changing. Actually, I did not think that would be that great. Wow, it is very good.
I know. When I first tried it, I was awfully amazed by it. I'm glad you get to share that opportunity too. You got the gravy, you got the chicken, the duck, the turkey, all of that and stuffing too. So glad you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's an interesting taste. And speaking of interesting first half here, as West came out 14-point lead, and East made the quarterback change, put Shagnon back in, and they have been rolling on offense ever since, man. There's been nonstop scoring plays from both sides, and we got ourselves a really good ball game. East is going to receive this first half kickoff here, see if they can come out strong. First half ended by a huge interception by safety Michael Terry, who's had himself a ball game so far.
Yeah, Mike Terry, that clutch interception. Cornell was trying to get it in there into double coverage, but instead goes into the hands of Michael Terry, who read it easily. Eyes were locked on him the entire way.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just really good ball skills there by Mike. Really good job reading that quarterback, Callan Cornell, reading his eyes. Mike Terry back to return this kick now as well.
There you go. Kick is high. It'll be returnable before it'll be picked up. And that's going to be set up at the 35. So that second quarter for Cranston and the West, really a slower one for the Falcons. What could be kind of attributed to that?
They just got to keep it, the play calls diverse, keep the defense on their heels. It kind of got slowed down. This happens a lot for the Falcons as they come out strong in the first quarter. It's kind of a scripted offensive. Then defensively, the other team, adjusts, and West doesn't. Simple as that.
Two scores early in the first quarter for the Falcons, followed by that huge play for Anthony Salas on the screen type play right there for the touchdown. And Central.
What is going on here? Look at this. Little trickery.
What is this?
Oh my God, West has no clue.
Oh no.
No timeout called, and it goes terribly wrong, but wow.
You know what that reminded me of? Pat McAfee and that play versus the Patriots, where it was almost like that exact same lineup, but
yeah, that was interesting. It looked like a swinging
the
gate.
pass is complete, maybe, but that was certainly a play of all time.
Yeah, that was interesting. West had no clue, absolutely no clue what was going on there. And that was a setup screen, and a lot of blockers ahead. Very interesting there by East.
2nd and 10. Again, we're in the third quarter.
And off.
The hand
Big
off,
hand.
huge run for the running back for Cranston East, who's going to push his way for the first down. Nathan Foreman to carry that one. And they're going to call it a first down.
First and 10, Cranston East.
And it's going to be another type of play again.
Same thing. And another misfire.
You'd expect that if you ran it before, you'd think you'd make that adjustment.
Pass intended for number 31, Sakari Monroe, is incomplete. Second down, 10.
That is certainly a type of strategy we're seeing from Cranston East. Of course, the Thunderbolts are not,
It's going to be 3rd and long here. Should be a big stop for this West defense.
So loss of 1, so make it 3rd and 11. You know, after the interesting first down play, negative yardage on the second down play. 3rd down, Jagnum. You take the full snap.
Oh, he's got him.
Lob it. And it has a man wide open. And is on the run at the 10, the 5.
Wow.
A touchdown. Thunderbolts. Armin Reed, once again, the magic man.
3rd touchdown of the game. What a game by the kid. Tell you what, if we're going to get that leftover turducken at the end of this, give it to him.
Mr. Barberi is celebrating with me.
Full of joy
West
up here.
Principal.
Love to see it. Former West principal, Mr. Barberi, supporting his team. Love to see it.
Oh, what a play. And now they're going to try to go for 2 to tie it up 22-22. It's going to be the fake. Foreman going to get punched in. Or punched out the end zone.
That was crazy. I mean, you got him on the double move on the outside there. I mean, Figueroa has just been unbelievably good today. I mean, it reminds me a lot of Romeo Cordero's performance on halftime last year. I mean, East lost last year, but I believe Cordero had like 3 touchdowns, played his heart out. So it's just been a really, really good game by him.
Oh my goodness.
And this East has gotten back into this game. It's now 20-22.
Armin Reed, his 3rd touchdown of the day in what has been a breakout game for the young freshman. So Cam Major to kick it off for Cranston East with 10:41 to go. They'll be returned ball on the right side, getting in for the 20, using the juke move, getting to the 35, or short to Wickham to get stopped at the 34, and that's where the West drive will start. First drive in the 3rd quarter for Cranston West. And a chance for Guarnell to try and extend the lead. They are up by 2, 22-20. And defensively, Logan, Cranston East has, picked themselves up after, an early couple mistakes. As it'll be the Cornell keeper, who's going to be just short of the first down marker.
Yeah, it's defensively, East has come up big with some big stops here. I mean, they gave up that big touchdown to Salas. Other than that, they've been really good. I mean, Mike Terry came up huge with that interception before the half. And, right now, trying to make a stop.
Yeah, and whistles as there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's on the east side of the line of scrimmage. And that will result in the first down.
First and 10 for Cranston West from their own 49.
9:58 to go. The keeper by Cornell once again using the sweep motion on the outside is only going to get about 2. DeAndre Brown, very excited about that one.
They keep running that same play. They have to get away from that. Not sure if they see a look they like, but I mean, and there's the
Yeah, it's gonna be the
hand off
handoff.
to Salas, who's
away
got room.
free.
Salas
It's
is still on his
Salas,
feet.
who's breaking tackles left and right. Alessandro Duffy and Mike Terry on the stop right there. That'll be a first down.
Tell him he's kicking out.
18-yard gain. Is that Mr. Fontaine in the press box as well? Cornell, the sweep again. Using the move, bouncing in, back in the inside.
Oh,
And
ball came
fumble
out.
on the field.
And it's his ball.
And the Falcons recover.
That's what I'm saying. West has to get away from that QB sneak. You got to give it to someone else besides your quarterback. Or at least
Yeah,
put it in
they
his hands to
have
throw the ball, but
They have
offensive
been-
play calling has been stalling.
Yeah, they have been just asking Cornell to maybe do a little bit too much in terms of scrambling, in terms of, all types of, just things the quarterback like Cornell usually should be in the backfield for. First and 10 for the Thunderbolts as they have a chance to retake the lead. Yeah, it could be their first lead of the game. It'll be the handoff to Monroe.
Good run there by East. Physical run.
And Jared Parent with the stop to make it 2nd and 2.
And number 28, Adelino Macedo Kun. Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd down, 2.
So the Thunderbolts have really been pushing it up the middle. Getting some decent yardage out of it as well. It's getting loads of production from the freshman Reed in the passing game.
And a flag comes out. The false start.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be on Cranston East. And Coach Isaiah knows that he is not happy.
False start against Cranston East. That 5-yard penalty puts the ball on the Cranston East 26-yard line.
So that'll be a loss of 5.
2nd down.
2nd and 7. 8, actually.
Green triple. Make a play.
Mike Terry one-on-one at the bottom of your screen. Could be a mismatch. They've been targeting Salas
Form
all
on the
game.
handoff using the outside run. Gets the first down with it.
Ooh, late hit. They're going to get him for 15. Late hit out of bounds. Can be a 15-yarder against West. Undisciplined.
Yeah, that is just basically the root of it. Yeah, just don't know when the play ends. Resulting in flag like that.
Are we trying to give him this game a walk? Oh my God!
Personal foul against Cranston West.
Unbelievable. He just got his face run over. I don't think he can get him. I got his face run over out of us.
So that'll be a first down and add some extra luggage for the Thunderbolts.
Ball on the Cranston East 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cranston East. On 48.
Homer! Homer!
Now 1st and 10 at a 48-yard line. Back there is Northup Reed, who is going to get immediately smoked behind the line. Falcon defense read that easily. That'll be Adrian Samoya.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down, 15.
2nd down and 15. About 7 minutes to go. Maybe they pull out that weird play, that Pat McAfee play again.
Yeah.
I'd
That
like
was-
to actually see that into effect.
That was the person who snapped that in that Pat McAfee play. Fun fact, his name was Griff Whalen. Played wide receiver for the Dolphins a few years afterwards. Never forget it. Ooh,
The
busted
read
play.
for Northup Reed using the move inside.
They're just trying to force feed Reed now.
Stop by number 40, Ian McGovern. Gain of 3 on the play. Third
That is
and
a
12
3-yard
for
gain.
Penn State from their own 46-yard line.
Third and 12 now.
They can't give this up. This is a must stop.
And a definite passing situation for Cranston. Jaden Chagnon. It looks to be fine. Lone receiver at the top of your screen. Michael Terry in motion. Check. Goes for the screen.
And it's not going to get there.
Foreman. Yeah, not going to get there short. Looked like it had some daylight, but instead, going to be short. And
Let's see what they opt to do here.
yeah,
And
definitely
they're a punt.
fourth and 4. Gains 8. Mike Terry midway between him and the punter. And
Oh, the
DeAndre
fake.
Brown!
Nothing there.
He's gonna get stopped. It looked like for a second there, Brown wanted to, try and find somebody, but nobody there. And
Yeah, that's not the right play call on a fake. You gotta have either a direct snap to the protector, or maybe just a throw. I mean, that's not the right call at all. It's terrible.
No.
And then West was ready for it too.
Yeah, I mean,
They
Brown-
knew what was coming.
yeah,
They
Brown
stayed in
does
their
get
base.
the-
They stayed out in their base defense. And they had the cover 3 going on. West knew
Brown-
exactly what was going on.
Brown does get carries, but he's not really a fast man.
Yeah, there's Salas on the outside. Ooh, they got him in the backfield.
Salas,
Oh, and
flag on the field.
possibly a hold, maybe.
Just trying to get, the defenders away from Salas.
Let's say holding. Yep. And they declined it.
Holding against Cranston West. Penalty is declined.
Declined penalty, 5 minutes to go. So second down and
Loss of 7 on the play. Second down.
17.
17.
Kid's too tough to block. Move your feet, we can't block you. 65 just gets a running stop. See it.
Cornell.
Oh,
and
offsides.
Gary Marinas. Looked very blatant right there. So at 5. Second and 12.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Second and 12 for Cranston West from the Cranston East.
With West, this is where you want to play them. You want to play them, make sure, play aggressive defense, and make sure they play from behind the sticks. Like second and 12 is right where you want them. Those third and longs are very difficult for them to complete. We don't want to get them to a third and short scenario. And that's
Cornell is going to hand it off to Salas, who's going to try once again to try and force something there. Third down and 9.
Taken down by number 66, Genzi Rodriguez. Gain of 3 on the play. Third and 9 for Cranston West from the Cranston East 44-yard line.
Crucial third down situation. Falcons up by 2.
Ooh,
But
they're bringing the blitz. Ooh, they call a neutral zone infraction. I don't know. I mean, it was close. Very close, but ooh. He tried to time up that blitz, but I guess he went offside. It's hard to see from up here. This is not where you want to be. 3rd and 4 and 3rd and 9 are 2 different things for this offense. 2 very different situations.
yeah,
especially-
the Falcons, they don't get this on third down, this is still a very, very
Yes.
possible fourth down situation.
Yeah, it's 4 down situation, absolutely.
The Cornell keeper.
Didn't get it. Did not get it. I very well think they are going for it on 4th down, though.
Yeah, the question is, they have been running that same type of running play with Cornell.
Watch the hard count here. Yep. Exactly what they're going to do is going to do the hard count. Yeah.
Cornell getting out. Yeah, and timeout. The Falcons take a timeout. From what I saw a little bit, it looked like, maybe Cornell might have been a fake argument with the coach. Maybe direct snap. Maybe I was thinking a little bit too hectic on that one.
Yeah.
Well, we've got got some, potential news. Friday is when the Dolphins are playing, correct?
Yep, we're playing the Jets tomorrow in New York. It's going to be actually a really tough game. You may think the Jets are a bad team, but I think this is going to be way closer than a lot of people think.
Yeah, definitely.
The Dolphins' offense is extremely finesse. They don't do well against physical defenses, and that's exactly what the Jets are. Very physical team. Sauce Gardner, physical corner. DJ Reed, sauce corner. Physical corner. So it's going to be a really, really tough sledding for that Dolphins offense. And on the other side of the football, the Jets offense is terrible. There's nothing else to it. They're starting Tim Boyle tomorrow. And it's not even just a quarterback problem. All around, their offense is horrendous. Their wide receivers are hot garbage. Garrett Wilson's good. Other than that, offensive line is terrible. So it's going to be an offensive game for the Dolphins. They got to step up.
4th and 2. The run.
And he got it.
He got it. The push through works out well. Yeah, the Falcons' drive will continue as they look to bring it up to 28 and potentially more.
And they're going no huddle, too.
Number 34, David Potion, the ball carrier.
How about 13M?
Stop by number 65, DeAndre Brown.
DeAndre Brown on the stop again.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 6.
They're really playing press on Charlie Cornell at the bottom of your screen. He is really giving him maybe a foot of press coverage.
Cornell keeps it again.
Kellen Cornell, the ball carrier.
Jackhammer.
Giovanni Gonzalez.
It's going to be like on 32, 33.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 2 for Cranston West.
3rd and
from the
2.
Cranston East 25-yard line.
Yeah, another 3rd and short situation for both teams here. Yeah, that previous set of downs could have potentially been, absolutely nothing if some flags were the issue. As it's going to be the handoff. A little bit of a mistake right there, and Thunderbolt swallowed it up. Under 30 seconds to go. Time expiring in the 3rd quarter. Now 4th and 5.
I was going to go for it, but the thing is that West hasn't passed the ball at all in the second half, and they got to do it. They're getting one-dimensional here, and East is catching up to them.
In I formation.
Trying to get him with the hard count once again.
And clock is the end of the 3rd quarter. 22-20, a very close game here entering the 4th quarter. As the Thanksgiving Day special is one of the better ones we've seen in the past couple of years. Jim Green on play-by-play, Logan Reed on the call. With me as analyst. We'll be right back after this commercial break. to the 50th anniversary game on the Fans Only Sports Network of the Thanksgiving Day Special here at Cranston Stadium. I'm Tim Mean. On the call with me is Logan Reed. And Logan, a very, very interesting 3 quarters we have been through.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a really good game. Back and forth between the two teams. A little bit of a stalemate in the third quarter. No scoring. Oh, well, one score actually by East at the beginning on the very third play, maybe fourth play of the. But it's 4th and 5. This is a huge down here. 4th and 5. Hope it's a passing down.
In motion is Major.
Oh!
Back on the field. It is going to be caught. Spinning around is Major, who gets the first down.
But it's going to come back. That's going to be an illegal shift. He didn't get set. Wasn't set off the motion.
Yeah, and the West players and coaches know that.
Yep. And now it's 4th and long. I don't know.
Yeah, they were set then. You know, that would have been a great play.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
4th and 10.
4th and 10.
Cranston East 33
Some difficulties here as the Thunderbolts try to push a comeback. Motion is Major again.
Fakes the toss. Oh, he's got Samoa.
And,
Oh!
and dropped! In coverage, Michael Terry.
Good defense by Mike Terry there on the play. That was the same play at the beginning of the game, the second play where I hit Samoa on that big pass, but instead he went to Cornell over the middle, which went right through his hands.
from their own 33-yard line.
When
And
11:23 left to play here, East
Yeah,
gonna have a chance to take the lead for the very first time left in this game. For the very first time in this game,
a crucial play made by Terry on the defensive end.
they took Jaden Shadden out at quarterback. That's an interesting move.
Monroe trying to push to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't get there.
Safari Monroe, the ball carrier.
That is very interesting move. I'm not sure why they would do that. I mean, unless he's hurt. I mean,
That fractured finger we talked about before the game, but it doesn't really look like, that fractured finger is really bothering him unless it.
yeah, he's right there talking to Coach McDaniel.
Angel Figueroa almost walked out. Aiden Vore back up to the sideline. Shagnon.
Going back in. All right, because I was gonna say if they made the switch again and put 30 back in it, I mean they had no offense going with 30 when he first
No.
started the game, and they
No.
put Shagnon in, and it kind of got everything. The Shagnon's they're in Wildcat now.
Red! Come on!
They're getting kind of soft on these play calls.
Finds a hole early,
Good job. That was a good play.
but West quick to cover that up.
West is kind of, East is kind of not. They're getting a little conservative here. I mean, they have a chance to take the lead. And they're calling these short running plays. I mean, keep doing what you're doing. Don't change your game up. Nah, I don't know. I'm just not entirely sure about that.
No.
Hands on.
Crucial 39.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
Is going to go for the run.
Oh,
The
my
Foreman
goodness.
will bring the tackle. It
Oh,
is
my
nothing free to
goodness.
run. One man to beat.
He's
The
gone.
20, the 10, the 5, and gets taken down. Ace Foreman. Eh,
Down at the 1.
wow.
Unbelievable.
That is amazing. I mean, it's a questionable
Wow.
play call at first, but Foreman finds a way to make it work.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's on me. I said it right from the snap that I didn't agree with the play call, but they made it work. I guess they caught West on their toes. Respect to the East coaching staff. They've been really calling a great game, honestly, on offense.
Yeah, the Thunderbolts will take a timeout after the
Unbelievable.
huge Foreman play.
Speechless. I mean, this game looked out of reach. I mean, when this game first started, and then it's just been all been Cranston East, honestly. Unbelievable.
West acting as the home team this year. And a lot of, backstory or, just kind of stories overall with administration. Mr. Barberi, current Cranston East principal, former West principal, now Mr. Fontaine, West principal. So,
Yeah,
lot.
it's wow. Whew, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if those Cranston West players playing for Cranston East is going to be exactly welcomed back with open arms if they get the punching.
First and goal for Cranston East from the Cranston West 1 yard.
From the 1 yard line, first and goal. They just need to punch it in.
Oh, they got the tush push going on here. Oh my gosh, fake snap through the legs. And they didn't get it. They faked the tush push and snapped it through 65's legs. That is interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting. I say just go for the direct push.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second and goal for the Thunderbolts from the Cranston West 1 yard line.
Looks like you got Ace Foreman back in the game. We've seen him run some wildcat formations near the goal line. First game versus Central, he actually got a passing touchdown to Mike Terry. Yeah, it looks like Foreman's going to be taking a direct snap. Going to try and force his way in.
Down at the 1.
Foreman's loading up.
He's on one knee. And he gets up. 3rd and goal from the 1 inch yard line.
This looks extremely easy, but for the Thunderbolts, it turns into...
Well, this is a tough front 7 by Cranston West. Very tough front 7.
Very. 22-20. If you fail on 3rd down, then head off.
And
no!
Oh, stopped in the backfield. It is 4th and about 2. This would be a huge stop here for Cranston West if they can get this.
This has been the issue. I saw in the game versus Pilgrim, they were in very, very manageable, 4th and goal positions, but they could not just find their way in. And now you just gotta wonder what to do at this point.
Yeah, I can't say enough how huge this play is. I can't emphasize it enough. Oh my goodness, this is huge right here. East scores, they go up by about 6 or 7, or excuse me, 5 or 6. Let's see what they do here. Spreading it out on offense. No bunch tight.
Terry and Figueroa on the outside.
Oh, I don't like
to the
it.
left side.
And
he's going to punch it in for the touchdown! Armin Reed once again!
4 touchdowns for Reed today. Oh my goodness. He's been controlling this game.
Like Kellen Cornell 2 years ago, Armin Reed, the freshman, has been the story.
Wow, that kid's a freshman. Unbelievable. And he's got a bright future. The kid's got a bright future.
Definitely. For sure, a get by Coach McDaniel. And now, try and go for 2.
Again, I didn't like the play call at first either on that play. Thought they should have went a little more north-south instead of east-west.
Shagnon in the game. Figueroa on the left side, Terry on the right. No, it's actually going to be Reed. Reed going to try and spin away, and he is going to get taken down. Score is 26-22.
The conversion try is no good. With 6 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the
Wow.
quarter.
West has to get something going here on offense. They have been absolutely stonewalled to the second half. They have to get something going here in the passing game.
Cranston's first lead of the game. Falcons first deficit of the game. And this has turned interesting.
West offense, man, they have got to get something going in the passing. I can't emphasize that enough. I mean, they've been shut out, and this is, honestly, it's a little embarrassing. I mean, they look undisciplined. They look not ready to play on offense in the second half.
6:33 once again. And, oh, they squib it. And Major is on the pickup.
You gotta run more north-south on that. You cannot stutter. Every yard matters. It's a game of inches.
The Falcons have a one-game advantage over Cranston East in this 50th anniversary. 25-24.
First and 10 for Cranston West from their own 37-yard.
Trying to make it 26-24 to have their first two-game advantage since a while.
See if Callan can get clutch as he was 2 years ago on Thanksgiving. Lead the comeback here.
Major in motion once again. Cornell on the
That
screen.
screen that worked the first time. Oh, they're
Sniffing
gonna
it
go.
up is
Oh, and they
Foreman
call a
with
hold.
flag on the field.
That's gonna get called back
And
for a
that is
hold.
gonna be a huge play, but it looks like it's not gonna matter. There's
Nope.
a flag at the 42-yard line.
It's holding. It was holding. He tugged on the jersey.
Foreman
Yeah.
had a sniff on it.
Yeah, they tugged on Foreman there. I saw it. It was holding. And a lot of the West coaches and players don't want to think so, but it was.
I don't think they had a penalty. They grabbed six jersey up full.
6 jersey, he got his tug with it. He got tugged. I mean, that was clear holding. There's no doubt about it. Just the operation has just been very, very sloppy by Cranston West. There's no one else to blame. But honestly, themselves, they have to get better at operating this offense. I mean, there's no excuses. This isn't early in the season. This isn't a brand new offense. I'm not sure why it's just been sloppy.
They're going to start first down and 20. In 19, actually. 6:12 on the clock.
Motions out Salas. Look for another.
Cornell on the
Keeper.
keeper using the outside rush. Stiff arms the man on the helmet, and there's a flag.
And West is going to get 15 on that. It's either going to be a horse collar or a face mask. One of the two. Both of them got grabbed. Yeah.
Personal foul, face mask against Cranston East.
Holy Christ, we got one.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Falcon fans happy. That one. Gonna be first and
Coming up on 6 minutes left to play in this
actually,
game.
they're gonna give us a fresh set of downs.
That penalty puts the ball at the 50-yard line. First and 10 for Cranston West.
Falcons at midfield.
50-yard line.
Coming up on 6 minutes left to play here. This is a huge drive.
The motion man is Major again.
Hands off to Salas. Big hole.
Salas gets a first down.
Anthony Salas, the ball carrier.
Gets to the 40.
16 again. That was 16. That wasn't us on that.
Flag
Oh.
on the play once again.
They're gonna call it on us though. Watch.
16, Mike Terry getting some extracurricular in. Personal foul on the Falcons. Personal
Wow.
foul on the East. So on the Falcons, and
Personal fouls.
I'm not sure why that was on the Falcons, all I saw was number 16, Mike Terry,
The result of the play,
being undisciplined.
for Cranston West, first down.
Falcons still get the first down either way.
10 for the Falcons from the Cranston East 39-yard line.
Split the line.
Cornell puts the man in motion.
Same
Amazing
play
once
design, same exact play.
And they get fooled again. Giovanni Gonzalez doing his very best to stop Anthony Salas.
Anthony Salas, the ball carrier.
And some again, after the play is over stuff, they got to stop. They got to just cool off and stop with the pushing and shoving after the play. Get this a clean football game.
Second down on 1. Might be running the
Same
option.
exact play, just a flipped
First down.
first down. They ran the see, this is the thing that I've been talking about, and I can't emphasize enough for this West offense. They have got to change things up. I mean, they just ran the exact same play 3 times. One of the times they flipped it to the opposite side, but it's just not great.
Trying to maybe milk clock with that play as well. They have done so. Running to about 4 minutes left, actually.
Yeah, they're taking some clock off, and that's a false start on the Falcons. It's going to be Charlie Cornell.
There's the other Cornell, Charlie.
False start against Cranston West. As a 5-yard penalty, first and 15 for Cranston West from the Cranston East 33-yard line.
Again, first and 15 with under 4 minutes to go.
It's QB sneak.
The keeper by
Oh,
Cornell.
Cornell's got
has a
moves.
Run. Rushes by Terry, and Terry's going to get him.
Ball carrier. Now down by number 16, Michael Terry.
Mike Terry on the tackle. It's a good play by him.
Reed. Gain of 5 on the play. Correction, gain of 10 on the play.
Gain of 10, another.
Down 5.
Second and 5 for the Falcons, coming up with 3.5 minutes to play.
Cornell is shotgun.
This is a great play to pass. You got the exact look you want, but instead you keep it again. I mean, you get some yards out of that, but the thing is, East is giving you these looks, these pass-friendly looks. Like, they're pretty much selling out the run. They're in 12 personnel here to 2 tight end set.
9 on the play is good for Cranston.
9-yard gain, first down.
First and 10 for the Falcons from the Cranston East 14-yard line.
And timeout taken.
Timeout. Cranston East.
Thunderbolts realizing lots of time isn't taken out the clock. Take the time out. 3:08 to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching the 50th anniversary Thanksgiving game here on the Panther Sports Network, and you know, after all the post-game stuff, after all the festivities and all that, at the end of the day, Logan, it's you and me. One kid from East, one kid from West, all on the broadcast, and we're all happy to be here in Cranston.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been pretty chippy on the field. There's been a lot of pushing and shoving after the play is over. We all got to just cut it out. Realize it's just a football game.
Yeah.
There's more to life than high school rivalries. This game has
ball by some kid at the field.
been very, very back and forth. I mean, it's going to come right down to the wire here. If West puts this one in the end zone, East is going to have an opportunity to come back and score. And if West scores 7, East is going to have an opportunity to tie it up with the field goal, but we haven't seen a field goal kicker out there for them yet at all today.
Last time the Bulls had a chance to trot out a kicker was Christian Mestre in that 2021 game.
Hands off to Salas.
Oh
my goodness.
Push it through and we'll get the touchdown! 28-26 with a chance to put it up to either 3 or 4.
And with 3 minutes left to play, West takes the lead back. And this is a huge point after here. This is big. You got to make this. And it's blocked! Oh my goodness. So now East can win it with the field goal.
If they do go for the field goal.
But we have not seen a field goal kicker for the Thunderbolts at all today. I mean, they've gone for 2 every single touchdown after. They have not kicked an extra point or a field goal at all today. So the question is, does East have a field goal kicker that could come out and win the game for them if they get to get down to field goal range? What do they desire to do here on offense is also in question, and see if West's defense can clean it up here.
Oh, this is bringing me back to not good times, Logan. I keep saying it 2 years ago. Bolts were driving down the field and threw it inbounds with a chance for Christian Mestre to come and tie. Mestre, a soccer player too.
Yeah, this is close, man. I mean, East has a few timeouts, I believe. I believe they might have 2. They used 1, so I'm thinking they have 2 timeouts.
Armin Reed and Michael Terry, deep in return.
If I'm West's defense, find wherever 18 is on the field and stick with him. Bracket him. That's what you got to do. I mean, he's been their whole offense. He's had 4 touchdowns this whole game. You got to realize where he is on the field and lock him up. High kick. Terry's going to have a chance to return it. There's Mike Terry.
Terry has a hole.
And
taken at the 30.
Stopped at the 30-yard line. Terry's looking for a flag.
They got one. I think we have 2.
Stop by number 44, Anthony Cambio. First and 10 for
254.
on their own 30-yard line.
West's defense trying to make a stand here. They have got to look for Reed and they've got an Adrian Foreman. Those are the 2 players you gotta stop. There it is.
The 30.
And there's a flag. Yep, false start on the Thunderbolts. It's going to be 1st and 15 now.
.252 to go. That is not the flag you want.
That was going to be quarterback counter. So let's stay out of red. Just do green and gold triple. They scored on that counter. That's 18. Yeah, they're going 8. Counter with it. Let's do green and gold to the next 18. All right. Tell them. They're going counter with it. Come on, boys up front. All right, gun slot triple.
1st and 15, .252 to go.
Get wider.
1 man in the bottom of your screen. Not on your screen right now.
Oh, it's a fake handoff. And stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be about 2nd and 17 now.
Stop by number 51, Thomas Tierney, with a 28, Adelino Luciano.
And this is exactly where you want to be if you're the West defense. Make them play from behind the sticks.
The Falcons in for fruitful takings.
Homer. Tell Ian. Homer. Let's go, baby.
Looks like West is in quarters. Looks like West is in quarters coverage.
12 yards!
And hold up.
Oh.
Oh, they're counting the players on the field.
Yep.
And a flag!
And East is going to get called for 12 men on the field. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 12 on the field. And that's going to set you back even. It's going to be second and about 25 maybe. Or
Yo, that's second down and
20.
now.
I thought it was a 10-yard penalty for some reason.
A minute 52.
Yeah, West is in quarters coverage now to get the too high safety look. Their corners are playing far off. Perfect. They got to play quarters here. Screen pass.
Find the
Oh.
screen to Northup Reed.
He's got room.
Northup Reed has some yards to work with.
I think he's going to get back to the original line of the scrimmage, which is huge. It's going to be third down in about 8.
Oh, about to hit the minute mark here.
And we've no timeouts taken so far by East yet, which is a bit confusing with a minute 07 in running left in this game.
Third and 8. Biggest play of the game.
Slant and almost intercepted. They ran slant flat with Mike Terry on the slant route and just got tipped at the line, but it looked like Mike Terry was going to get clocked if he caught that ball. Kind of an emergency room pass there. Fourth down and 8. This is the game.
51 seconds to go.
Safeties have to fill it. Hey, this is the biggest fourth down of the year. Let's go. Let's go. Homer. Safeties down. Hey, safeties have to active.
Game on the line. West defense versus the East offense. The biggest situation for Jackson and the Thunderbolts all year. Fourth and 8. Falcon defense stepping up. Looks like a cover 2.
A handoff. Reverse.
Trick play.
And a pass.
Northup Reed. Gonna have space. Oh, nearly trips up. And he's
And
gonna
he's
get
short. He's short. He is short. And West will win this football game.
Oh, the end around type play.
And he had him wide open down the field. He was going to throw it. I don't know why he chose to tuck it and run.
That was just like a mentality play right there. The trickery. All they do is kneel it out.
And West will take a knee, and this one is over here at Cranston Stadium. What a great game by both teams, man. Really picking it up at the end. And just a tough loss for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, fantastic game from the Falcons with a late touchdown drive to seal it.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great drive by Cornell leading the way. I mean, I guess Cornell just becomes clutch on Thanksgiving. That's what he's been doing every year, I guess. And wow.
Cornell really doing on the running ground game instead of the air. But either way, a win for the Falcons.
It's a huge win for the Falcons there.
So offensive and defensive MVP will be announced shortly. I'm not sure if we'll stay on broadcast for that. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Yeah, that's wild.
both Cornells take pretty good breaks.
Just want to say, first off, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you for coming out and supporting both teams. The kids can't have a better day than this. The way both teams performed on the field today, can't say anything more than that. But with that being said, it doesn't happen too often, but our offensive MVP today was Armin Northup Reed.
Yeah, there you go.
And to relay the info, Armin Northup Reed, player of the game for Cranston Youth on the offensive side.
Our defensive MVP today is senior captain. Has been making calls on the defense all year. Had a big pick before halftime.
Mike.
Gonna go with Michael Terry.
Michael Terry.
And Michael Terry, the defensive MVP.
Thank you, Coach. And again, congratulations, Cranston East. A great, great effort today, all of you guys. Cranston High School West head coach Tom Maluski.
Tom Maluski to present now.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hats off, Cranston East. That was a great high school football game. I give you all the credit in the world. There was a battle, came right down to the last few seconds of the game. That's what high school football is all about. To our guys, I know the
Yeah,
season
so the
didn't go the way
Falcons
we wanted it, but you know what? We persevered.
hold a
We gave
two-game
them a
advantage
battle
now
today.
in the Thanksgiving game.
Congratulations to both teams. Our offensive player of the game is number 4, Kellen Cornell.
Offensive player of the game is the quarterback Cornell. Well deserved.
And our defensive MVP has been our defensive guy all season and today. He's the jack of all trades, number 9, Jack Major.
Jack Major, the defensive MVP.
Okay, next up, our wonderful superintendent of Cranston Public Schools is Janine Nalamas. To present the superintendent's trophy.
All right, we're going to cut it off early here. Those are your offensive and defensive MVP for both teams. Final score 2026 Falcons with a huge Thanksgiving win to give themselves a 26-24 lead. That has been all, and that has been it for high school football here in Cranston Stadium and for most of the state. They've been Tim Mean, Logan Reed on the analyst duty, Andy Wu on cameraman, and a huge thanks to all Cranston Fans Only Sports Network members here for being with us. And for the final time,